It's crazy. I have my hat. I do have my hat. The hat. I need you. Back. There you go. What up? What up? Turn that on a little bit. And then I think this is chat. Live chat. Perfect. I think I've done this right. It's been a moment. Mute microphone, save highlight. Man, they have so many new things. Yo, I can change. What up, Final? How's it going? Long time no see. I can change the filters. I can be black and white. What up, Lassie? Dawn. Bubbles? Dance party? Dream? No, we'll just keep it regular. What up, Tapper? How y'all doing today? It's been a bit since we streamed on YouTube. What up, Cassie? Back when Cassie was still a mod. How y'all doing? It's a little bit different. Dance party. True. Dance party, yeah. I haven't paid attention to like any of this stuff for YouTube wise. So it's weird trying to stream. Like I was gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll stream just on my computer and everything, which is just right in front of me. But OBS works in weird ways. So I just decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna stream mobile, go from there. Glad to see some old faces again. I wanted to do another update stream because it's been a little bit. I've talked about quite a few things over on Twitch, and you know, it's been a fair bit. Can I put this down here? No. Can I angle it? Oh, I can angle it. Angling it works. So, what? Is it this side? There we go. Can I hide this? There you go. But how's everyone doing today? What is it today? It is angles. It's already the 10th of October. Time is flying. Time is flying. Thought you didn't stream on YouTube anymore. I was watching your replay of your stream on YouTube, and then you started streaming out of nowhere. Yeah, I usually only do update streams on YouTube. I don't do like actual streams. Kind of got half kicked off the platform, so it's weird. Like there's a few things I want to talk about, see what the thought process is, and kind of go from there. Also, yes, for those who have not seen, my hair is pink and blue. It's supposed to be pink and black, but it faded out weird. So yeah, I think that's actually one thing I should talk about is the YouTube stuff, because it's a weird place I'm in right now. So like on Twitch, we've been having a lot of fun, a lot of streams. I can stream like 2-3 games per day, get them edited, uploaded, so on and so forth. But why'd I stop streaming on YouTube in the first place? Because Twitch is better. Twitch is better, but also I got kind of like shoved off to the side, I guess would be the best way to put it. So let me explain. Back in probably was December of 2020. December of 2020, maybe January of 2021. We streamed. Actually, I can pull it up here on my computer. Let me check. It's me. I like how it's showing me. So let's see. The last actual stream we did, yeah, December 4th of 2020, we played Dead by Daylight. So way back when I originally streamed on YouTube, right? I I'd stream a whole bunch of different games as normal. I'd stream Dead by Daylight, Splatoon, Hyrule Warriors. Like, I'm just going through the list of things. Hades, Genshin, a whole bunch of stuff. What a pineapple. There was a lot of games that we ended up streaming over on YouTube. And, I had a blast. It was a good time. But around... When was the eponymous video created? Let me see. It's long since a YouTube stream. It's been about a month. Good evening, War. How's it going? I am just kind of cruising through here. I'm gonna give you guys hopefully some specific days. Because, yeah, there's so many VODs, which we'll talk about VODs in the future. Let me see. So back on... So I made an update video on November 29th of 2020, and that was me talking about me pretty much fully switching over to Twitch compared to streaming on YouTube. And that all was because of a video that went up August of 2019. Fair. Sorry, August 4th. August 4th and August 19th. Weirdly enough, some of my most viewed videos, and the August 4th one, my most disliked video. Because I worded that video terribly. Absolutely terribly. I was definitely in a more rage-induced state at that time. What, Christopher? Yeah, back then I was definitely in a more angry state when that happened. So around that time was when we streamed Warp Sparks. We streamed, that was when we were playing Ninjala. That was when we were playing like Splatoon, Ninjala, doing collabs constantly. There was the Cafe Coalition, all of that sort of stuff. And then there was the incident where I felt like myself and a few others were being used by other content creators. In the specific case, it was Siren back then, which, I messaged Siren about beforehand, and then shit blew up, right? Like, shit absolutely blew up after that. And I worded things very, very badly. And I said this on the stream like about 1 or 2 days ago over on Twitch, but I'll say it here as well, so it's documented on YouTube and such too. I have no ill will against Siren, and I don't have any ill will about anybody I've said in that video, except for one person, because I don't really like them to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to talk about that. But like the Cafe Coalition, Siren, like, I'm chill. Like, no ill will. I just wanted back then on that video, that eponymous video, for Siren to at least finally listen and say, hey, like, you need to start giving credit where credit's due. You need to make sure that you're also putting in the effort to do your own streams and everything. And I've heard that Siren's gotten better. I've heard Siren's gotten a lot better at that, and with the collabs and everything like that. Some people, I still have mutual friends who talk to Siren. So like I've heard things through the grapevine, which I'm glad. But it still bugs me that I messaged Siren first, nothing happened, and then I had to make a video, which pretty much that video killed anything I was planning on doing on YouTube at that point, like stream-wise. Because even like if you want to talk numbers-wise, after that point, people stop showing up to streams. people wouldn't really like show up at all, even like to Splatoon and such, which usually was like the big turnout and whatnot. You know, familiar faces gone. And it was pretty much right after that stream or that video. Then I made another video on the 19th just talking about like my mental state after that point, because literally like I was getting frustrated at the fact that hardly anyone was listening to me. Hardly anybody was understanding where I was coming from, understanding my frustrations. And a lot of people picked out, it's like people picked out little things that weren't the prime focus of the video. Did I do something offensive? No, it was not offensive. Literally all I did, Tapper, for reference's sake, is I just said, listen, Siren, like I called out people by name because people were like, you shouldn't call out people by name. I'm like, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm gonna call people out by name if they're fucking up, or if they're doing something that like personally I don't agree with. I've already tried talking to them and went from there. And I called out Siren by name and I was like, listen, you're not giving people credit. If you have people collabing, you're letting them run your entire stream. They're not even streaming on their channel. They're here to play with you. They're here to have fun with you, play games, laugh, have a good time, and then the audience would have a good time, right? That's what happened with Ninjala that I played with, like Siren, is people were asking questions about Ninjala because I was really big with it back in the day. You know, we were having fun, laughing. But that stream, I realized Siren didn't talk. Siren rarely talked during that stream. And that's where my frustration grew, because I realized, one, no one knew who I was, and my link wasn't in like the description or anything, and Siren would only chime in sometimes to be like, oh yeah, it's Kit. Wouldn't post a link or anything, like, and it's not like that big of a deal, but if you're collabing with somebody, you want to make sure that they're being known. Like on Twitch, I let people know, hey, I'm streaming with Doge. We have the command link and everything too. Usually more people are watching like on Doge's than mine, so it kind of go like back and forth there. When Cube streamed, we did that with Cube. Cafe Coalition, we do that with Cafe Coalition. Heck, when Simon streamed on my streams, same thing. We'd always post the links so that way people can go between the channels. But for some reason, Siren didn't do that back then. Siren didn't seem interested in doing that back then at all. And then after the video went up, that's when it started happening, and there was like links to people, and that got all updated, which is cool. But that should have been handled in a message, right? It should have been handled publicly for everyone to see it. I understand that, but when somebody doesn't, you know, respond to your message about something that's like kind of serious in that respect, it's sometimes has to happen. But the problem wasn't even that part. Like, I haven't talked to Siren since then, which sucks because Siren's a chill person. Don't get me wrong. It's just Siren kind of is that person, like, if something bad happens, it just close the box. But no, Siren's chill. But I haven't talked to him in like ages, so I'm pretty sure he hates me. Fair, fair. But the biggest thing that caused me to leave YouTube was the nitpicking by the community for the Cafe Coalition. Because that, for some fucking reason, people wanted to nitpick that part. And that blew my mind. For those who don't know, I'm looking at this camera, but it's my phone. For those who don't know, back in 2020 and 2019, I was in a collab group with Zombies Go Nom, Zombie, Joel, Mama Remy, Pegasus, Dragon Dark. There's a few other people. I can't think of them off the... Otteron Gaming. Super chill people all across the board. But I wanted to stick to doing my own stuff, right? You know, there was a collab group, but most of the games that we're playing, this camera is getting aggressive. Because this is stuff that happened in the past, and you're asking about it, and I wanted to talk about it anyway, so here we go. When it comes to the Cafe Coalition, I wanted to leave not because of anybody's issues in there. I had issues with literally 0 people in the Cafe Coalition. Literally 0. I had no issues with a single person. Uh, there was like there was some, with any sort of group, there's sometimes like discussions, arguments about how things are handled, but other than that, I was chill with everybody, absolutely everybody there. But I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to focus on, I want to do solo streams about Dead by Daylight. I want to do solo streams about Splatoon, some of the games that they were playing. Like they wanted to do like a Pokemon shiny hunt stream and Animal Crossing. And back then I wasn't super into it, so I was like, you know what? I just you guys are you doing your own thing. I'm kind of like fading out. Like if you guys do Splatoon or if you guys do Dead by Daylight, sure, I'll join in, but like I'm not gonna play Pokemon and do a shiny hunt stream. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do like Animal Crossing Island Visit because back then Animal Crossing had nothing. Like let's be real, Animal Crossing New Horizons, yes, it has a lot of stuff now, but back then it had nothing. You can style your island, make it look cool. That was it. Mario Kart would also be something we'd play too. But like there were so many conflicting ideas of what people wanted to play in the Cafe Coalition that for me, I was just like, listen, I want to play what I want to play. If you guys have something you want to play, more power to you. Uh, but also, like, if what up, Addy? How's it going? Long time no see. Uh, for those who also know my gameplay style when I'm playing any sort of game, and this goes for any game. We've been playing like Deathloop, Saints Row over on Twitch. You can find the VODs on the VOD channel, Katathi Stream VODs. Had slight plug. You should check that out because the VODs are great. But they played games slow, and that was the only issue I really had. The only issue, I'll get to that comment in a bit, Tapper. Um, that was the only issue I had with the Cafe Coalition. I guess to cover your thing real quick, I don't call people out on name during streams. During like actual gameplay streams, I will not call people out. What up? Uh, I won't call people out on stream like during like gameplay, like Dead by Daylight, Splatoon, Animal Crossing. Like I won't call them out during that. But if it's like an update video or just chatting, I will say people's names about like what they're doing, like what's going on. Because during like a gameplay stream, you're looking for the gameplay. If you're doing like an update or talking about something specific, then you have to allude to it. In the past, I would try to like not say it and just be like vague about it and if the shoe fits. But that was like 2, 3 years ago, and then finally I realized that like for some reason I would do that and people would get extremely offended because they thought I was talking about them. And every time I said when the shoe fits, like it would be like 5 or 6 people that it didn't fit, but for some reason they took offense. So I just said, fuck it, I'll just call people out by name because that's better. Um, so yeah. Anyway, Cafe Coalition. Sorry, diverging. Um, yeah, so the biggest thing that happened with Cafe Coalition is when we played Exploding Kittens. Played Exploding Kittens and Uno back, I want to say even like June or July of 2020. And some people were privy to what I was doing. Some people were privy, others not so much. And in fact, 90% of the Cafe Coalition had no idea what I was doing during that stream. For those who are unaware, when we were playing Exploding Kittens, I was getting kind of tired that the game was going extremely slow on Tabletop Simulator, that I started cheating. I essentially used the pen tool and told Otteron, I think it was Otteron at the time, who he didn't understand until all of a sudden it was the end of the game, that I told him to tell me what cards he had, so that way I could just give him the cards to win. Because the game, like, one round of Exploding Kittens usually lasts When I played it like in person, it lasts about like 15-20 minutes. We were coming up on 2.5 hours just by playing one round of Exploding Kittens. And like I said, I'm somebody who likes playing games fast. I like going through games like really quickly, and just the amount of slow it was, I got frustrated. So I gave my cards up through my portion of the game so someone else could win so he could move on. Then we were playing Uno, and the same thing happened. Yeah, I did let him win. Exactly. Like I don't know if he was streaming it, by the way, but like I was literally writing in the pen. Uh, yeah, it was. What up, Justin? By the way, I think Retro Blaze is Justin, right? Yeah. Uh, Seen that on the mahjong stuff. What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, like if a game is going too long, sometimes we'll do that. Oh, you go fast on that. Yeah, true. Yeah, like with mahjong, we play mahjong sometimes on stream. By the way, on Twitch, but yeah, sure, that's right. Over on Twitch, we play mahjong. I play mahjong really fast. But yeah, 2 hours for Exploding Kittens. I just let Honoron win. Then when we played Uno, Uno was starting to take its time. Like people were being really quiet to the point where I teamed up with Mama Remy, who was also having like a really bad day, and I just kept like causing her to win until I like people were just like, "Kit, I thought you were really good at Uno," and I was like, "I'll win the next game," and I won the next game without having to draw. Like, wasn't that bad. But that's the biggest, like the reason I ended up leaving the Cafe Coalition was not because of anyone in particular. I just like the games that we liked and how like the ways we play games are vastly different. Um, which even like I know later down the line they did a hide and seek thing in Dead by Daylight where essentially the survivors hide and the killer just has to find them, and if they're found they just die on hook immediately, which doesn't work too well in it, and I've already told them that in the past, but like they still did it. What are the rules to that game exactly? Exploding Kittens, you have to, God, it's been ages. You have to get like a certain amount of kittens out on board is really what it is. So I just kept doing things that gave Otteron more kittens, if I recall. Was it Exploding Kittens or Exploding Unicorns? It's not that. It was either kittens or unicorns. It's a field game. I don't remember the specific. Exploding Kittens, the first one comes to mind, but whatever it was definitely supposed to be a 15-minute game that took to 2 hours. I might be wrong about remembering what game it was. Unstable Unicorns. Thank you. Unstable Unicorns. Whatever it was, you had to get enough things on the board to win, and I just gave it all out on. Exploding Kittens is the other game that we wanted to play, but we didn't because it would have taken like an hour or 2 hours to. Forgot what was that? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a year plus, you know. So, but for reference's sake, like I have no issues with anyone in Cafe Coalition. The problem is when that video came out that combined both the Cafe Coalition, me leaving Cafe Coalition, while at the same time calling out Siren because Siren just refused to answer DMs and refused to do anything. Uh, like I said, I think everything's been fixed with Siren, but Siren's not talked to me ever since, so understandable. But the Cafe Coalition's community, fuck. Excuse me. What happened then was I uploaded the video. Siren's community like talked to me for a bit. I talked to Siren, cleared it up, fixed it, perfect, moved on. But three things happened regarding the Cafe Coalition. That also there was an art thing with Siren, but that's besides the point. We already got figured out. Three things happened. The first thing that happened is that some people in the Cafe Coalition took it as me attacking zombies, which pissed me off because I really like zombies. Zombies No Nam is a great person, great streamer, but people said that I was attacking zombies, that I was attacking his character, that I was just being unnecessarily rude, which I didn't feel like I was. And I wasn't really even talking about him, I was just talking about leaving. Um, then one of his mods, who I will not say their name because they are a mutual mod, uh, mutual former mod for me, and I think for them too, told me that I was banned on site on Zombie's channel. And ever since then, I haven't shown up to a zombie stream. Because, and it sucks because I really like zombies. It's been a year, sure, but not gonna lie, every time I think about the situation, which is kind of like once a week, I'm gonna be honest, because my brain's always thinking, I really want to talk to him again. I really want to play games with him again, him and Zombie, and like catch up and apologize for how things got taken and everything. But I never find the right words, and I feel like I come off as an asshole every time I want to. Every time I want to apologize, I will type out easily like an essay because it's me, former English major, that sort of stuff. I will type it up. It will be almost done. I'm about to hit enter. I'll reread it. I'm like, fuck, that sounds like a dickish thing. Delete it, retry. I at least tried to do that at least 3 or 4 times a month since the time. Real talk. I think the only thing I was actually able to send was the message hi. It never got a response. Because I think it's just more waiting on the apology. So during that time, I would most likely. Xbox. Love the community. Yeah. Tapper, you were around during that time. That was during the midst of Ninjala. That was actually right on the tail end of Ninjala, is when that all happened. But like, you know, yeah, no, you definitely were here right there during that point, if I recall. The thing is, well, here, let me go over the two other things that happened. So the second thing that happened with the Cafe Coalition, that people took out of context, is that, that people that I had issues with everybody. Like, there's me people who were saying I was attacking Zombie's character, but then there was the fact that they're like, "Hey, you never liked anybody. Hey, John, how have you been? Long time no see. How's it going?" We're talking about the past. How's it going, John? Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. Is it didn't know about it? Yeah. Well, it's pretty big at the time. But yeah, the Cafe Coalition, like their community, essentially, like they thought I was attacking literally all the creators and saying that I hated them and that like I cut contact with all of them. Hope it's been good. Been good. Twitch has been good. Twitch has been good. Hopefully, we're gonna do some more visual novels in the future. So, we'll get to that later. I just wanted to cover this because it's been on my mind. Um, so there's that with it, and then the final thing of Cafe Coalition is the reason why I probably will not go back to YouTube, because it fucked me up, dude. This final thing that happened due to that video fucked me up. Like, real talk. There's not a day that goes by that I don't feel shitty about it. Like it was such an unintended thing that happened that I was so mortified, which is why I left. Which was Mama Remy leaving YouTube for however long it was. I got told straight up it was because, so I insinuated that somebody was like stating games that I just didn't really enjoy. Like, everyone was pitching games. It'd be like, some people pitch games that I just don't want to play. And apparently what happened is Remy watched the video, saw that portion, immediately assumed it was her, and then mentally shut down and left YouTube. And I was told, not just by her, it was more like she like said that she was just upset with me, but I got messages on Discord, comments during streams that Remy left because of me. And nothing else happened like during her thing that it could have been anything else. It definitely probably was me. And that mentally destroyed me. I love Mama Remy. Fantastic person. Super nice, super chill. Probably the only shiny streams I'd ever enjoy watching because it's just super chill and nice. And being told that I was the reason she was taking a hiatus from YouTube, and it sounded like it was spreading around to other people, I just said, I can't be here anymore. Literally, like, I'm now going to be swarmed, and it pretty much was for a while, of people telling me that I'm the reason somebody left YouTube. And I couldn't bear that. I really couldn't. So we streamed for like another month or two, and then at that point I was like, fuck it, I need to switch to Twitch. Like, Twitch has better tools. At the time, Twitch had better tools. Twitch had, like, you know, more emote stuff, more stuff to get the channel out there, grow the community, so there were more people would be having a good time. And I felt like I could start new on Twitch because I didn't have any connections to anybody. So I can just stream solo, things would be fine, it'd be a good time. But like I said, not a day goes by that I don't feel so guilty about being told that I'm the reason somebody left YouTube. And I'm pretty sure there's some people out there on YouTube who try to, from the past communities, who say, oh, Kit doesn't care. Kit doesn't give a shit about us. He left us. Whatever. Fuck that, no. I really was mortified. I still am. Still sucks to me that I can't seem to apologize to zombies because I feel like I come off as an asshole. And I'm not gonna lie, recently I've been thinking, hey, maybe I should go back to streaming over on YouTube, right? Maybe going back to YouTube because, what up, Bravers? Maybe, you know, I can rebuild the YouTube channel. I can rebuild making the streams and everything there. The problem is I'd have to do one stream, like one game per stream, which is not how we've been rolling lately. But like, literally that video, something like that happened entirely from like wrong thing being miscommunicated. Exactly. So that's why like that's why like me switching to Twitch was one of the hardest things, because not only with that happening, but like John, just to reference you, I love talking to you during like any of the RPGs or visual novels we played. Katone-kun, Addy would show up to Splatoon streams. Final would show up to some streams. Like, the core of my community came from YouTube, and you know, seeing familiar faces and everyone showing up and be like, yo, how's it going? Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Let's chill, play some games, laugh, crazy things happening, right? And like a chunk of my community essentially, like, not like, obviously they're not connected to like Catholic Coalition, but like there's a part of the community that was part of the Catholic Coalition that gone instantly. And the people who I know, like, they love watching things on YouTube, and that they couldn't really make the transition over to Twitch. You know, I don't get to see them anymore. I remember names. I remember, you know, Tapper, obviously I remember you. Like I said, I remember John, Katone-kun, Addy, Final, been a while. Dumo, it's been a bit. James Clark, like, I remember a lot of names. But, you know, switching over to Twitch, I felt bad because, like, I was hoping, like, the hopeful part of me was like, maybe we can all just move over to Twitch, have a good time, still play the same games we've always been playing, and it would work. And Twitch had its own issues. I don't know how much of you guys pay attention to like a lot of the Twitch stuff, right? But like, There's the Twitch leak that just happened recently. Um, there's the Do Better Twitch movement. There's a lot of like the hate raids. The hate raids kind of died down, but I still hear that they happen every now and again to some people. And YouTube is starting to add better tools for live streaming. So it's like, there's some people during, especially during Dead by Daylight, where it's kind of the peak. There's always the video quality is a lot better on YouTube most of the time. Exactly. But there's some people who'll be like, hey, are you gonna maybe make something on YouTube? It's been a while. The only thing you uploaded on YouTube in the past, the main YouTube channel, this one that you guys are watching right now, besides these update live streams, has been the Ashley highlight, which fucking was one of my favorite stream highlights. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. The reaching 900 round 999 manually for one game was incredible. Like, it's just a funny thing. Kind of combo of factors in my life, just getting busy and not be able to go for late night streams. I get you. And that's another thing. People have been saying that Twitch just kind of runs bad in generally. So, but don't worry, John, because I know you and like more like overseas, if I recall correctly. I've been streaming super early morning for you guys because most of my streams are dead at night. So, scream us in the chat. Yeah. So, but here's the thing that I was that this past like month or so, and I want to get into that here too. But as far as like YouTube wise goes, like with what happened, jeez, that was loud. With what happened with like Siren and Cafe Coalition, I don't think I can really ever return to live streaming on YouTube. And that's just the unfortunate reality of things. And I would beg to say that pretty much when that happened, it kind of killed the channel's like life for a bit. But we're slowly resuscitating. I want to get back to doing Let's Plays and other stuff. This past month or so, for those who are unaware, I've not had a job, but I've had money to like keep myself sustained and everything. So I've been focusing on a mix of things. I've been focusing on Twitch predominantly, convincing my little brother Word to be my editor because he really wants to be an editor, but for some reason doesn't want to be my editor. So it's like, whatever. But also just trying to find an editor because I want to get actual just content rolling out on YouTube and kind of breathe some new life into the channel. I'm hoping to start that soon. I'm hoping to do some stream highlight stuff in the future too. So that way at least there's something going up onto YouTube. But, that's what I want to hopefully do. And hopefully to see some of those like familiar faces from the past. But this past month, the other thing was trying to push to like try to make things work better, I guess, stream wise. Because as John, you pointed out, like Twitch doesn't seem to run well for you. And I know some people have been having issues where like Twitch like disconnects them or Twitch like it buffers a ton. So, one thing that would fix that is partner, because I don't know why being a Twitch partner locks some video features behind that. I found that weird, but we're so far off from that. We've actually, funny enough, we've hit 3 out of the 4 requirements for partner, but we're still so far off from that. So like I can't get like better video quality for that. Which I know would help out a lot of people, honestly. But man, sorry, it's nice to see familiar faces again. I'm also just kind of my brain. But yeah, this past month, pumping out a shit ton of content. There's a lot of like just to show you guys here. Gotta use the camera and turn it this way. So a lot of you guys on Twitch have already seen this quite often. This is my my Excel sheet that shows all of the streams that I've streamed on Twitch for quite some time. For reference's sake, I think it's right here. From right here all the way down, 50. We've had 50 streams. since I've not had a job, essentially. So we've been pumping out content a ton and doing everything there. It's been blessed. But one, I got to get back into the workforce, which I hopefully will be doing soon. But also two, like, it's been a fun time. But I don't know why, but after like the first 35 minutes of the stream, my brain just blanked. My brain just gone. So now I want to get into some more lighter stuff. Just talking about stuff that's going to be happening both YouTube VOD wise and Twitch wise. So YouTube wise, let's start with this channel because this is where the updates are happening. YouTube wise, there are some series that are planned, like for actual Let's Plays, like Let's Play wise, that I want to do. I want to record, get them edited, and uploaded. Problem is, I'm still looking for an editor. Once that happens, Let's Plays will go up. In the meantime, I'm going to try and work on getting some stream highlights done. We have a lot of clips from Twitch because I've been encouraging people to do more and more clips. So hopefully we can get some of those up. But as far as that happens, until that happens, the channel's kind of like in this limbo sort of state is really what it is. Reiterating though, what is a Let's Play? It's more recorded content compared to like stream. So it's recorded, you know, I don't have to worry about a chat, I don't have to like be preoccupied with things. I can research things ahead of time, play games that like I know, and like even treat them as like video walkthroughs or anything. We have some ideas of like how I want to go about that, but once again, I need the editor because I don't know how to edit, that's for sure, and I don't have the time right now because of so much streaming stuff. But there's some ideas. There's some definite ideas. There is an idea where I could essentially do like record the Let's Play portions through Twitch, where essentially I'd go through like what would essentially be an entire episode of Let's Play and then stop like the recording but still be streaming and then talk to chat for a little bit. Apparently a lot of people have been doing that lately, but I don't want to kind of jump on that bandwagon. So we'll see what happens in the future. But until then, yeah, like I said, this channel is going to be kind of in limbo. If there's any streams, though, that you guys have missed, that you guys want to see, the VOD channel today should be getting updated with a lot of streams, like a lot. Currently, there is a total of... There's 25 more VODs that should be going up today. And then I'm going to try to work on getting another 20 done, hopefully tomorrow. And that includes starting and finishing Deathloop, Saints Row 4, WarioWare Get It Together, and that should be all the new series. Oh, and Back 4 Blood, since Back 4 Blood just came out, and we've been streaming that a ton. So, yeah, that VOD channel has everything. And I didn't want to put it on the main channel because otherwise your guys' sub boxes would be full, and it gets pretty hairy with how far behind I was. So yeah, check out the VOD channel if you guys want to see all that sort of stuff. There's also playlists on this channel. There's playlists actually on the Katathi channel that has all of the streams. So if there's a game that you want to see, it's more likely there. And then the big thing to talk about is Twitch. Grumpy Tet today. It's all good. So Twitch-wise, another thing that we're trying to do, and I talked about this yesterday, but I can also say it again here, of course, is that I want to finish a lot of the games that I've just not finished. Like we stopped for one reason or another. And the way I'm starting that off, and if you guys are on the Discord, which Sparks, I don't know if you have a Discord link to post for those who aren't in the Discord, but if you're in the Discord, I made a new channel called Gamepole, where at least every week I'm gonna have you guys about a little while ago, so I enjoyed it. See, I remember because you're the one who recommended that. Unheard was a great game. Unheard was a great game. Because yeah, I have a full list of who recommended it. So, but yeah, I want to go back and finish a lot of the games that we played. So I'm leaving it up to the community to vote on what game they want to see the most. So right now we have over on the Discord, which is on my screen over here. There is a poll under game poll under the important tab that is purely Nintendo. I'm focusing on Nintendo right now, and then we'll go on to a different theme later. But we have 6 games that are on there. 7 games. I don't know how to count. Yes, I don't know how to count. Did anyone actually recommend Ratchet and Clank? I don't think anyone recommended Ratchet and Clank. Here, Sparks, I got you. Don't worry. Oops. There you go, Sparks. That works too. Whatever. Ratchet and Clank, I don't have anyone listed for that, but I think I already planned to do that anyway. So yeah. But we'll talk. We have a Nintendo poll up right now over on the Discord. We have 7 games: Hyrule Warriors Adventure Mode, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, Pokemon Sword, and Super Mario Galaxy, which is actually Super Luigi Galaxy because we already did Mario Galaxy, just wanted to do Luigi now. If you guys react to that, you can vote for all of them, you can vote for one of them, up to you guys. But in the Discord, you guys can vote for which one you guys want to see on stream, because I want to start making sure I'm playing things that also you guys want to see alongside the stuff that I want to play. The big thing that kind of spawned that is Back 4 Blood, because I realized really fast, really fast, that I really love Back 4 Blood. But like 90% of you guys don't give 2 shits about it. I understand, hard to clear. But like we streamed a lot of like the alpha, the beta, and now the pre-released of Back 4 Blood, and I found out that people are just like, cool game, don't really care, but you're glad you're having fun. I appreciate it, Tapper. I'm trying to make every single game enjoyable. I've been kind of a little bit on the quiet side, but I don't know, still trying to balance things there. Not really into shooters, honestly, but as they're having fun, I said before, you need to have fun. Exactly. Which is why, like, I've really been enjoying Back 4 Blood. We'll probably be streaming it a little bit later today, in all honesty. But it's just a fun game. And I'm having fun, but I also want to stream stuff that you guys would enjoy too, right? Every game I've played so far, except for 2, are games that I've enjoyed, and I know you guys have, like, recommended quite a few of those games as well. So that's why I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm playing stuff there. Yeah, and I've definitely been enjoying Back 4 Blood with friends. It's been a good time. So hopefully I'll get those VODs up here soon. But I also want to, you know, do the recommended games that you guys have recommended over the years and go from there. Thank you, Tapper. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, if there's specific games you guys want to see, that's the whole point. So we've been doing that. There's also a few other things that I'm gonna try to like to even the load right now. So if you guys have not been to a Twitch stream recently, you guys are probably not super aware, but I'll of course explain it here. So over on Twitch, and over here on YouTube, actually, you guys are not seeing all the VODs because there's been a new addition to some streams that you guys haven't really seen. As War mentioned earlier, we play Mahjong on stream every now and again. We haven't recently just because there hasn't been too much to do in Mahjong lately. What was this stream supposed to be about? This is just an update, just talking about things, talking with you guys, seeing some old faces, and trying to hold an emotion because I missed a lot of you guys. Yeah, stream-wise, we've been playing Mahjong, but I'm not putting the Mahjong streams up because we actually play for Mahjong, and we also do MMOs. We've been playing Final Fantasy XIV and SWTOR, and I'm hoping to start New World relatively soon because I have some people who play that. Those streams are not VODs that will be on YouTube. purely because in the background we usually play music of any kind that it's not copyright, but like YouTube kind of freaks out. So uh, I've just been like not putting those up because there's really also not too much that goes on that's like super interesting. We just talk and chill, and not much else happens. So, like, if you guys like to see MMOs and Mahjong, that's there too. But everything else gets uploaded. It's just anything that has like music in the background, including like just chatting segments that we do over on Twitch, is like, of course, currently watch one of Kentucky Mahjong streams. The strict DMCA rubbish, exactly. This is also another game I want to play, but we'll get to that later. I've had that charm for ages. So yeah. But yeah, the really strict DMCA, like, weirdly enough, we for those who know Saints Row 3 and 4, there's a radio feature where you can play whatever songs. Weirdly enough, I've not been copyright striked for any of those on the VOD channel. I've only been copyright claimed. So like kind of weird. But you know, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting how that works. There is one VOD that I don't know if it's going to be uploaded. I might have to edit it a little bit. For those who don't know, Back 4 Blood has a jukebox segment in the game where one of 5 songs plays. I think it's 5. But it was just found out yesterday, I think, that the developers actually don't hold the copyright. Like, they don't have the license to use the songs. They just kind of put it in there for some reason. So it's a good thing I muted it during the second stream, but the first stream we definitely listened to Black Betty. I think it's called Black Betty. I don't remember the name of the song. Whoa, Black Betty, like that song. Definitely did not mute that one. First one. Second one definitely did, but the first one we didn't. So we'll see how YouTube takes that. If it's a strike, whatever, we can hold off for a bit. But yeah, no, it like that's what played in the first Back 4 Blood stream. So yeah, going to get a few lowers in the background. Well, yeah, no, they're working on getting the copyrights, I guess, is what's supposed to happen. I don't know, we've got it. Yeah, it's a weird oversight, but it was just like, because we were surprised when we were playing, for reference's sake, for Back 4 Blood. For those who don't know, it's like it's a new like Left 4 Dead type of game. We've been having a lot of fun. Myself, my friend Boppet, who you guys might know from some of the Dead by Daylight streams, and his friends. I've been playing with his friends Sloop, Taylor, Bill, and Copper. Hey, what up, Salad? How's it been? It's a fun game, absolutely fun. But we get to it's chapter 1, act 2, or sorry, act 1, chapter 2 has a segment where there's a jukebox, and the jukebox has to play throughout the entire mission. And I think Shout at the Devil played one time when we played it. Black Betty played on stream during the first stream, which we were cracking up laughing because it was the perfect song for the situation. And then I don't know what the other song was that we played that happened during the second stream that we did yesterday. Excuse me. But that one definitely was like, it was heavy metal. It was actually like screamo is what that one was. So, but my friend Doge, who you guys might know from Dead by Daylight streams here on YouTube, as well as over on Twitch, and Saints Row 3 and 4 and the mystery game series that we've done, he just found out that like, Twitch is apparently banning people who, or sometimes banning people who have done that act. I haven't gotten anything. I haven't gotten a strike or anything from Twitch at this rate, but I think it's just because they're still working on it and like the devs are still figuring it out. But yeah, it's a weird oversight, and it's weird that they don't have like a non-streamer stuff. What is the game called? Back 4 Blood, and that's the number 4 Blood. It's a fun game. It's an early access. It's an early release. Sorry, right now. So the official game doesn't come out until Tuesday, and then we'll be playing some more of that there. But yeah, like once again, there's a lot of games we've been streaming. A lot of games. So, because like for reference's sake for today, the streams that we're probably going to be doing later on is going to be, we're going to be finishing Deathloop fully, which is we're doing a whole run with only killing the bosses and not killing any regular kills, and then getting one secret achievement, and then we're done with that game 100%. We move on, and then we're probably doing Back 4 Blood later today. I don't know if Boppet's actually already on it. He's not, so we'll see. But I do also want to let you guys know about some games that are coming up that I do want to stream on Twitch that hopefully you guys might be excited for. I'm talking about the game that played the song Black Betty. Yeah, Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood's the one that played that. They played Black Betty. That's what I was saying. So I once again talked about this yesterday, but I'll say it again. I'm trying to get into trying to play 3 specific games right now, hopefully in the future. I want to start Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I know Sora got announced for Smash. I've already said my piece on that. I'm not upset or anything that Sora got in Smash. It's just baffling how they got through every single legal loophole to get Sora into Smash. Insane. Just saying. Really cool, though. But I want to play Kingdom Hearts because I promised Sparks way back when, and I've never played the first game or any game other than the second one. So I wanted to do that at some point. And then we are going to be starting Persona 4 Golden at some point, but that's a weird co-op stream. For those who are also unaware, I have to say that because YouTube and Twitch, they're 2 different communities. So some people know things and some people don't. So like, I'm just covering my bases here. Persona 4 Golden is actually a co-op stream that we're going to be doing. So my friend Doge has actually never played a Persona game. So I'm going to be playing through Persona 4 Golden, my favorite Persona game. And he is actually going to be watching and like talking about it and see how it like affects him, because he's going to be going through the game completely blind. So I want to see how some of the twists in that game affect him and see what he thinks while I'm playing through it as well. So that's going to be happening once we finish Saints Row 4 and maybe Agents of Mayhem and Gat Out of Hell, but we'll see about that. And then I don't know what happened, but I'm also on a Danganronpa binge again, so we might be playing Danganronpa soon in my own unique way, because I've already played through all the games except for Ultra Despair Girls, even though I own 3 copies. But I want to put maybe a spin on some of that sort of stuff and maybe just talk about it, enjoy it, relive those games again because they were good games. Yeah. But there's a lot of games that people have recommended over the years that I do want to get into and play. So yeah. But as I said, for today, we're probably just going to be playing Deathloop and Back 4 Blood. There might be some other stuff, but we'll see. Is there anything else I need to cover? Man, this already actually lasted an hour, which is pretty much how long I wanted it to be, but I can keep asking. Any of you guys have any questions you want to ask me? Like any sort of like anything, really? Stream-wise, YouTube-wise, job-wise. I guess I haven't really said this. I think I'm going to be working, I don't know where I'm going to be working actually here soon. Either I'm going to be working in a bar, because I got my bartender license, my liquor license, or I'm going to be working in an office again. We'll see. It's been weird. The summer camp game might get ported to anything other than the Switch. Yeah, it's so weird that it's just to the Switch, isn't it? Like, I pre-ordered it, obviously. Like, the moment they announced it, myself, Weeby, Blaze, and, oh gosh, who was the other guy? KJO Kev. Like, all of us pre-ordered it at the exact same time. We were all talking about it. So, it's weird to go, because they mentioned, like, oh, by the way, there's microtransactions if you want to, do the gacha mechanic faster. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. But, like, everyone was in an uproar about it, which it just baffled me. Like, absolutely baffled me that people were upset about that. Because it's like, one, It's going to be ridiculously easy to get coins in that game. You don't need to do microtransactions unless you just want to get hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube showing off everything. Cool. But also, two, it makes sense from a business standpoint for them to do that because they're selling the game at a loss. Because if I recall correctly, Summer Camp is 1, 2, and V3, I think. Because I think it's like similar to like the remix and such, except now it's on the Switch. And like, they're selling it at a loss. I think they're selling it like 30 or 40 bucks, which the games came out at like full $60 releases, so they need to get like some money. So I just find it funny that people were complaining about it, and I was just like, really, guys? Like, they're selling the game at a loss. But it would be I'd want them to like port it over to like to PC at least. PC or PlayStation makes the most sense. At least the Summer Camp game, because I mean the game is already released over on like Steam and everything, like the default games rather, compared to everything else. So, but I can close that here. But yeah, was there anything else I just really wanted to talk about? Not really. I also want to thank you guys for those who have still been subscribed to the YouTube channel and still been, you know, as long as they're not pay to win and fair. True. Very true. But I appreciate y'all for still sticking around with the YouTube channel and being patient with me there. It's, once again, if circumstances were different, I might have actually preferred going back over here to YouTube and streaming more consistently. But right now, it's just going to be dedicated to Let's Play videos and whatever stream highlights and update streams. Because I can at least do the update streams, I just can't do like actual anything else. But and for those who have been missing the streams and wanting to see the streams over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Katathi. Weirdly enough, we've been streaming super late at night lately. So we've been streaming, weirdly enough, this is a weird time to stream, as a lot of people might know, because I've been streaming at 8 p.m. all the way to at least 4 or 5 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. So, yeah, if you're someplace that would be your afternoon, works there. And sometimes like if I'm awake enough, I'll do a stream like around this time, but not today. Today I have a lot of work I got to do ahead of me, so yeah. I think that's everything I'm wanting to go over. I think, at least. Yeah, I think that that all checks out, I suppose. So, oh, one other thing, if you guys are new and haven't seen any of the VODs recently, I don't do face cam anymore. And if I were to come back to YouTube or anything for any reason to do like streaming other than these updates, I try to if I get the chance to do most of the comfy chill atmosphere there's usually around regardless of what being streamed. That's never changed, John. It's never changed. But yeah, we actually, so I wonder if I can show this off here, just to give you guys, for those who have like don't know exactly what they've been missing or anything. So let me pull this up. So we got like, you know, new scenes, you know, you get to see like the starting soon and whatnot. I've gotten rid of some of the transitions because, dude, what is with the light pollution up on the left side? It's weird. Got some good transitions that have been happening, but also like I don't like doing face cam anymore, so we've actually been, oh, look at, there's that. We've been doing little this little PNG stuff because I just don't like being on camera that much. I should probably also hide this. There you go. But yeah, I've been doing more PNG tuber stuff because I've really not really liked going on face cam and whatnot. So, also, yes, that was my email, real quick, because they're all asking stuff. PNG, yeah. I don't usually like doing, like, face cam stuff was cool for a bit, but even though, like, I have colored hair and everything, I never really liked to be on face cam. I kind of got strong-armed doing face cam in the past, so. Sales on Switch are coming down. A few more into the markets. True. Hopefully. Still insane to get consoles nowadays. But yeah, I was kind of strong armed to doing face cam way back when, but nowadays like I've been doing more of the PNG stuff, which I've been enjoying. I enjoy it. Maybe sometimes I'll switch over to face cam if it's like something that needs to be reacted to or something. But other than that, I like sticking with that. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna end off the update stream. I'm gonna get some food and get working on getting the VODs up. So once again, if you are subscribed to the VOD channel, I apologize ahead of time because you're gonna be probably surrounded with a lot of VODs getting released. So apologies for that. And for those who are sticking around with the main YouTube channel, once again, I appreciate it. There should be hopefully content happening in the future. But with that being said, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the update stream. And hopefully soon because we can get usual. So it's all good. It's lovely seeing y'all again. I miss seeing. I know some of you guys show up to the streams over on Twitch, but some of you guys only show up to YouTube stuff. I miss talking to y'all. I miss talking to y'all. Holy crap! I felt. Yeah. So, but I'll see you guys next time for whatever's next to come. See you guys later. Peace. Bye, everybody.